Dean, Tuesday's out of the way now. We've got to concentrate on Saturday. No Danny Wilson, a player, manager you know well from your playing days as well. A bit like the Oval situation last week, but all we can worry about is ourselves.
Yeah, disappointing news. Obviously I played with Danny and Chris Hutchins. I played with him and he was my manager at Bradford for a short period, and I know they've been having to cut the budget at Barnsley. Disappointing all round really, but just got to worry about ourselves. We've got enough on our plate, and football's like that, cuts you off the knee. I was 3.5 months at Wolves, so hardens you up.
Yeah. Disappointing news, and
I'll speak to him, but just got to make sure now that we get our attitude right for Saturday's game. We've just lost 3 points, that's it. The scoreline was terrible, but we've lost 3 points, that's all, and we've got to move on now to the next one. And I knew when I took the job that we weren't going to win every game, so I've got to lift the players up, tell them what they've done wrong. Obviously we've gone over that for 2 days, and then put it to bed, talk about what we're going to do on Saturday, and turn up with a winning mentality.
You said at the start of the week you think we need 7 wins to get out of trouble, and a game against Barnsley, who've not got a great away record, is probably one that we're targeting, I'd imagine, isn't it?
Yeah, home games we've got to win, and we're trying to win every game, but you know, main thing is that we don't beat ourselves. We've got, you know, set pieces, you can avoid them if you're right.
It's the concession of those daft goals that really infuriates.
Well, a lot have been scrambles as well.
You
know, if you look at the goal at Yeovil, it come off Lee Fowler's knee back in AJ Leach Smith's path, and then Saturday Pogba's got his head on the free kick and it's just landed to one of them, and when you're down there, that's what happens. I'd like to see us scramble a few goals over the line. You know, every goal we score, we leave Fowler's volley is a great goal. So I mean, we just need to make sure that we don't shoot ourselves in the foot, and if teams are going to beat us, it's a dodgy decision from the referee or it's a great goal they've scored. And we've been over all that and come out fighting again.
It's not a great time for the fans, obviously, after a home defeat like Tuesday, but we do need them on Saturday again, don't we, to really help the team?
Yeah. I mean, I was disappointed Saturday. I went to the forum the night before and talked to the supporters, and hopefully they left with a bit of hope, and then that happens. So, you know, I felt really bad after the game, and I didn't see that result coming. But for an hour there was hardly anything in the game. You know, they'd scored a scrappy goal, and Lewis is not having, apart from the first minute he made a save, he's not had a lot to do. Their keeper's not had a lot to do, and obviously they got good players, and I knew they were going to keep the ball off us. But the second goal is a terrible goal. Banj has gone off and Bonzo comes on at right back, and being honest, Kyle Bennett's twisted him inside out for the goal. Third goal was right after, was a really good finish, and the game was dead then. Walshy getting sent off's killed us for the rest of the game, but he's got to learn from it. I mean, if you've seen him now, he's disappointed, but the implications for us of the next 3 games, which are losing our captain, are worse than that game because the game was over.
Obviously no Joe on Saturday, 1 or 2 injuries back, so there will be opportunity for players who've not been involved in the starting 11 recently to come in and prove a point, which is what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, well, they've been waiting and waiting. Unfortunately, we haven't got a reserve team, so they've had to try and keep fit in training, but they should be ready now to play. And then instead of knocking my door and saying I want to play, now show me and keep the shirt. When you get in there, try and keep the shirt.